raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy's feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, and they keep falling.
Okay, hi, good morning everyone. I present to you our new general manager. Joseph, you can introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Joseph Lim Chen Chiu. You can call me Joseph. I want to thank to this company that gives me opportunity to serve here, and I hope that with the opportunity given to me, I will work hard to increase profit in this company. So hi everyone.
Hi.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you. Okay, thank you, Joseph. You can sit and explore your first.
Okay, thank you.
Then, after all consideration, I think our company need to appoint a new general manager to support his task. What do you think? Are you sure? Yes, I think this will make the progress more smoother. If so, I will agree. Good morning, Joseph. Our second general manager that will take over your certain task.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Alright.
Did you notice that general manager not serious with his task? Like recently he come late, submit his task after due date, and play phone a lot during meeting.
I did notice that too, so I think we need to find another general manager to take over his place.
Oh, let's start recruiting to find another general manager.
You're on Fitz, right?
Yes, miss.
So this is your first day, so good luck.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you too.
Joseph, can I get a portfolio that Miss Wan next week?
Why you want a portfolio? Because the portfolio is handled by me.
Hey, Miss told me to take portfolio from you.
Okay, give me a few minutes.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. I need everyone's attention because I need to talk about the company was facing a business slowdown and financial difficulties due to COVID pandemic that had affected the world. So the company had carried out austerity initiative which had resulted in the company restructuring its business, and this had also resulted in the business operation reduced from 6 division to 4 division, where the iPhone division and Beats division was consolidated into Apple Core division. This is a memorandum of the company informing all employees that the company had decided to implement austerity initiative effective from 1 April until 30 June due to COVID-19 pandemic that had impacted the world, which resulted in a movement control order imposed in Malaysia. So the company needed to take austerity measure where the employees with a salary scale of 10,000 and above per month had to take a 10% pay cut in order for the company to continue to sustain. So I already sent the memorandum to your email and I will put the memo here. Thank you for your attention.
Dear Mr. Joseph, I regret to inform you that due to COVID-19 hitting the world, our company is facing various challenges and adverse effects. Our company had to reduce the workforce in order to reduce the funds used by this company. We have explored various options to overcome the effect of COVID-19 on this company. But the best option we have is to reduce employees to stabilize the company finances. It was the deepest regret that we had to terminate you instead of continuing your service in this company. We wish you the best to face all obstacles, and all questions can be expressed through letters. Why do I need to be fired? I'm no longer if compared to them. I feel that the decision to fire me was made unfairly and without a reasonable reason. I need a lawyer to get the position back to the original position without any loss of salary, allowance, seniority, and privilege. This can be.
a very good day. So today our cases will be Joseph Vincencio and Danicon TTNL Telecommunications Senior Berhad. So the claimant is claimed an unfair dismissal by the company. So there's an issue termination by the company regarding of an internal memorandum to all its employees that the company will implement austerity measure to ensure long-term sustainability of the company business. So it is also the claimant cases that the dismissal was not a bona fide exercise of the company's managerial powers and want to reinstate to his former position without any loss of wages or other benefits. So basically, it's the claimant's termination from his employment with the company was with just cause or excuse, and the company on the other hand, contended that the claimant was terminated from his employment due to the redundancy arising out of the austerity initiative of the company as the company's business was badly affected by COVID-19 pandemic. So we will start the cases now. So the Council of Claimant can submit your first submission.
May it please your Yang Arif. My name is Milaila Fatiha and I appear as the counsel representing the respondent if it pleases Yang Arif. Okay, I will begin with my first submission. Okay, that Decom Telecommunications Senior Berhad on 12 May 2020, the company issued a memorandum to employees about a 10% salary cut. Suddenly, my client was given a letter from the company that his job will be terminated effective 31 July 2020 on the basis of serving. Instead, within a short period of 2 weeks, the company was very quick to give notice of termination of the claimant from his employment on ground of the purported austerity initiative and downsizing of the company's workforce. Based on the case, company could not issue termination by notice within 2 weeks because according to Employment Act 1955, minimum notice was 4 weeks, 6 weeks and maximum 8 weeks. The company had made various attempts to sideline the claimant before eventually resorting to dismissing him from his employment. This dismissal of the claimant premised on the austerity initiative or workforce right sizing has no substantive or procedural justification. The dismissal was without just cause of or excuse and that the claimant be reinstated to his former position in the company without any loss of wages and other benefits.
Okay, defendant, you can submit your submission.
Please Yang Arif, my name is Nordani Binti Safizal and I appear as a representative for Danicom Telecommunications Senior Berhad. So if you please Yang Arif, I will begin with the company case. First, the claimant was employed by the company in 19 July 2017 as a general manager. The claimant was dismissed from his employment with the company on 31 July 2020, and at the time of the claimant dismissal from his employment with the company, the claimant position was acting general manager, operation for Apple Beats division. At the time of claimant dismissal from employment with the company was facing financial challenges, which resulted in the company downsizing and merging its department, which ultimately result in the claimant position become redundant. At the time of dismissal of the claimant from the employment, the company was facing unprecedented business slowdown and financial difficulties due to the COVID pandemic that had affected the world. The company had carried out assertive initiative which had resulted in the company restructuring its business, and this also resulted in the business operation reduced from 6 division to 4 division when the iPhone division and Beats division was consolidated into Apple Core division. The dismissal of the claimant from his appointment with the company arising from this reorganization and downsizing was a genuine reorganization of the company's business as this managerial power was exercised in bona fide. The dismissal of the claimant from his employment was carried out with just or excuse that the claimant is against the company he dismisses. Yang Arif, may I call for the witness?
Yes, sure.
Mr. Raymond, I will ask several questions. You may answer it by yes or no, or just answer it. It is true that the company undertook austerity measures to sustain the company.
Yes, employee with a salary scale of 10,000 ringgit and above per month had to take a 10% pay cut.
It is true that the company had to downsize.
Yes, a few business units have to merge and some staff had to be terminated. Amongst the staff who had to be terminated due to this downsizing exercise was the claimant. The claimant was the general manager of the Applebee's business division, which is a smaller business portfolio of the company which had to merge with Apple business division, and as a result the Apple business which the claimant was the heading no longer existed, and this resulted in the claimant becoming redundant.
Okay, Mr. Rahman, the last question. It is true that the claimant had caused so much discomfort to other staff.
The claimant performance over a period of 3 years had not been promising, and the claimant was generally
Alright, the counsel of the claimant, do you have anything to ask to the witness?
Yes, Yang Arif.
Mr. Raymond, were you involved during termination process that time?
in cross-examination. I was not involved in the selection process of the claimant for the detachment purpose, as this was carried out by the management involving other senior officers of the company. Argumentative
Yang
and
Arif,
uncomparative,
my client had denied the allegation contained
which
in
had
the
caused
evidence of the
discomfort
company's sole
to
witness.
others.
My client had given evidence that he was not aware of any austerity measure or the downsizing of the company which led to his dismissal. The claimant further gave evidence that between April 2019 to June 2020, as the designated the general manager in Malaysia, he had performed many duties including overseeing the profitability of the company's business, wherein there were manager, supervisor and executive who were assigned different areas, and all these employees of the company reported to him. My client's evidence point to the fact that the claimant's job scopes and responsibilities exist at the same time of the dismissal of the claimant from his employment with the company.
Alright, now we will conclude the submission. So we will start with the counsel of the claimant.
Based on what I stated before, it became clear that termination by the company is dismissal unfairly. The company was systematically taking away many of my client's job scope and placing them with other general managers, suggesting something sinister that the company was planning against the claimant.
For the defendant, you also may conclude your submission.
Thank you, Yang Arif. To conclude, it is true that dismissal of the claimant from his employment with the company arising from this reorganization and downsizing was a genuine reorganization of company business. The claimant had been dishonest in not making full and frank disclose about his past employment matter.
So we will start our cases right now. So as we can see, the evidence from both defendant and claimant. So restatement for the claimant is not a suitable remedy in the circumstances of these cases. So the court decision as appropriate remedy for the claimant is a compensation in lieu of reinstatement. So the claimant is also entitled for back wages in line with Section 36A Industrial Relation Act 1967 and the practice specified in the second schedule, therein which state that in event that back wages are to be given, such back wages shall not exceed 24 months. So back wages from the date of dismissal based on the last drawn salary of the person who has dismissed without discuss or excuse. So the claimant last drawn salary per month was 50,600 ringgit Malaysia, so the post-dismissal earning of the claimant in order to make an appropriate deduction from the back wages to be awarded. So there is no evidence of post-dismissal income or earning of the claimant before discord. So the claimant should be paid 1 month's salary of the last tranche salary of 15,600 ringgit Malaysia for every year of service completed totaling 3 years, and back wages of the last tranche salary of 15,600 for 10 months. So the total amount by the court is 2,800 ringgit. So also the court made a deduction of sum of RM 19,383 ringgit 70 cent, being termination benefit already paid to the claimant as stated by COW1 at QA16 of COW1WS. As such, the final amount payable to the claimant by the company is 183,416 and 25 cent ringgit Malaysia. So as a conclusion, the company shall pay the claimant a sum of ringgit Malaysia 183,416 and cent 25 only less statutory deduction within 30 days from the date of this order. So for these cases, claim allowed.